However the fuck Twitch works.
Yeah, it's back. Okay. I don't know if I lost anything or what. I don't know. Anyway. I don't understand how the tubes work.
Yeah, it seems fine.
Is it below us? It is below us. It's like right down there.
And I don't know if I mentioned, but we started watching like 90s horror movies.
You did, yeah. You mentioned
Okay.
Below or From Below.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Below, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty decent. But we also watched like all of the I Know What You Did Last Summer.
I have watched
movies.
none of those movies.
I think there are actually like only 2 of those. Were there only 2? I don't know. Whatever. We watched all of them. The first one is not good, and the second one is even worse.
Oh, noes.
The only good thing about the second one is Jeffrey Combs has a small part in it.
Okay. Does he
And
come
he kind
to
of
eat the
steals the scene that
scenery?
he's in. He comes in, he steals the scene, yep. And it's just always nice to see him. I'm always happy to see Jeffrey Combs in something.
Yes.
Like the, I don't know, half a dozen parts that he played in Deep Space Nine.
By character, it is like half a dozen.
Yeah.
If you count each individual Wayoon.
Well, if you count those, who even knows? But those are lousy. We watched the Urban Legends movies, which that's a really weird series. There were 3 of those, and then I don't know. They may have done
I forgot they existed.
a reboot or something, or they're working on it. Yeah, most people forgot because the first one is kind of a whatever. You know, it's just like I Know What You Did Last Summer. It's a post-Scream movie.
Oh God.
Scream made a shit ton of money, and the studios were like, "Oh, people are watching slashers again."
It's attractive people on the cover, menaced by something.
Yeah.
Who's even attached with that series?
I Know What You Did Last Summer is there are other people in it, but the only one I can tell you is Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Yeah.
Who, you know, yeah.
Was Rose McGowan in one of them? Or
I don't think so, but
Sarah Michelle Gellar?
No.
Or is that Scream? I don't know.
Oh, Sarah Michelle Gellar was in I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Rose McGowan's in one of the Screams, I think.
Okay, because I don't know.
Well, I mean, there is a point when all those movies kind of start to look the same and melt together.
Yes. Also, also like Scary Movie. I mean, very much. Yeah. Like all of that is just soup.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the post Scream time was very strange.
Honestly, that was a point where I just kind of checked out from horror for quite some time.
Yeah.
Like I just didn't like. Not too long after that, we get the torture porn era.
Yeah.
Which, no thank you.
And then we kind of get the J horror era.
Yeah, which honestly, I should have given some of that, like, a shot. I was too much of a Western chauvinist. Didn't want to read my movie.
Yeah. Yeah, Urban Legends is a weird one, because the first one, I mean, it's kind of a by-the-numbers kind of slasher movie with this goofy hook that people are getting killed. in the style of various urban legend stories. It's a whole bunch of whatever. The second one is actually a better movie because it's a little bit meta, so it's kind of trying to do a little bit of the Scream thing.
Okay.
Not with the same degree of success, but it actually, it's weirdly it's a better movie than the first one.
Okay.
And the third one goes totally off the rails and makes it like a supernatural story.
Oh.
Which wasn't like amazing, but it was different enough that it was like, oh, this is noteworthy. I think that was directed by, I think it was Mary Herron.
I'm not familiar with that.
I'm getting the name right. She did Pet Sematary.
Okay.
And Pet Sematary 2, which isn't very good, but does have a really fun performance by Clancy Brown. Clancy Brown gets to choose some scenery.
Okay.
And he's also the only person in that movie who does a damn New England accent. By God. Nobody else even tries.
Edward Furlong
Clancy Brown
isn't trying? What?
Yeah, you don't say. By God, Clancy Brown does a New England accent. God bless him.
The only thing I remember about Pet Sematary 2 is that it had Edward Furlong looking eepy in it.
That was his mode. It's neither here nor there, but have you heard his album?
I didn't know it existed. Now I know what I want for Christmas.
Yeah, it came out around the time he was big.
What kind of music? Oh my! Do I fucking want to know? Yes, I do want to know.
Okay.
What is it? Is it a heavy metal album?
I don't remember if there's any original stuff on it or not, but there are definitely some covers because he does a cover of "People Are Strange."
Oh God!
For the Doors, and it is god awful. It is shockingly bad. He could not sing. I grant them that wasn't the point. The point was to get the Tiger Beat crowd to buy his record. But man, it's kind of really special. Auto-tune had not yet been invented.
You tempt me.
Just look it up on YouTube. Look up his People Are Strange cover.
The last...
I don't want to shit on him too much because he's just a kid.
He was 15 when he released this album. How old were you when you released your first album? Exactly.
Checkmate, atheist.
Exactly.
And and I know it's just people coming in with, hey, let's do this, let's do that. You're a big deal right now. And he's like, sure, There's some things people shouldn't do. And someone should have been looking out for him.
Somebody should have said no.
Someone should have said, nah, this isn't
your
that. Thing. Don't do that.
Does Leonardo DiCaprio have like an album?
Oh God, not that I know of.
Like that just,
I kind of hope.
Like when you said he had an album, it made me think the last time that I looked up a famous person's little known music side project, which was Steven Seagal's like reggae album.
Oh, I've only heard of that, but I've never actually heard any of it.
I've heard some of it.
I forgot it existed.
Yeah, I looked. Yeah, I can't remember because there's some discussion of some sexual content in that, in like a reggae style done by Steven Seagal. And
something the world needed.
It was something that we needed. We needed it, and now we have it. There's more in here, up here.
Oh, okay. I thought I went all the way up, but
I know my discussion of Steven Seagal's talk of oral sex.
oh boy.
Or something. I don't know. Don't let Grandma hear. Or I don't know. Maybe Grandma's into it because it's Steven Seagal. I mean,
he was a big deal for a while.
Yep.
Anybody seen Richie? But there ain't nobody upstairs.
Christ wept. Where are you? Did you go upstairs?
I went up and up and up
All right, I see you.
until I found some people to shoot.
Okay. If you would have told me as a kid, you're going to love Roadhouse and not be able to watch any Steven Seagal, I would be like, this is madness.
Yeah.
Because Roadhouse is a goddamn work of art.
I unironically love Roadhouse.
The riff tracks of Roadhouse is one of the greatest bit of like emergent art. Like they had a good time watching that, and it had good jokes, and not that you need them, but you know, hey.
But yeah. And it helps that the movie is, it's just kind of a ridiculous, entertaining thing in its own right. So it really just kind of, yeah, it comes together perfectly.
Did you know they remade it? Like
yeah, and I heard people say it wasn't terrible.
Really? Like, I kind of want to watch them back to back, like, just to see. I didn't hear it was good, but, you know, I don't know.
I heard some people say they thought it was good. Mostly I heard that it wasn't awful like you might expect. I think Jake Gyllenhaal is in it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I'm one of those people that like I don't need in my life a Roadhouse remake. I don't need in my life a RoboCop remake. Those movies were born perfect. There's nothing you can do to improve them. The end.
On the topic of Patrick Swayze, me and Jess got into the conversation about Patrick Swayze because the I Had the Time of My Life song will periodically come on. Like, Jess really likes the movie that is associated with it that I just said.
Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing, like I just had my record skip. Like, she really likes Dirty Dancing. And I remember nothing from that movie whatsoever, except for the part where Patrick Swayze goes, he lip syncs the part of the song, and I owe it all to you. Every single time that song comes on, and it's usually in the car, and Jess will listen to it. And I know it all to you, that pops in my head, because that's the only thing I remember from that movie. But the point of conversation came up is, was Patrick Swayze the equivalent to the It Girl in boy form? Because
I feel like I might have had, we almost touched on this subject before.
Because you can have somebody on the cover of Teen Beat or Tiger Beat or whatever the fuck, and it's like, oh, we need to have so and so in the movie, and hi wife, bye wife, I'm glad you're here, but I'm talking, bye. Got waylaid by wife, but anyway, that like the It Girl, like Scarlett Johansson or Jennifer Lawrence, and you get like a large, busty, blonde, and conventionally attractive, and there's this who is next, like Sydney Sweeney. I don't know if we're still on Sydney Sweeney or if she's been knocked off the pedestal.
Yeah, I really don't know.
Is Millie Bobby Brown on there now? Like I don't know, but there's this kind of like starlet conveyor belt, and like you have like your Rock Hudson or your George Clooney or Leonardo DiCaprio, but there was always this assumption like, yeah, but they can act too. And it's like they're a little different because they're the movie star, you know, hey, they're good looking, but it's like not just the sex appeal for the most part. Like white suburban moms were going to see Patrick Swayze movies. Like, and it was like he was the draw, like he was the big star, and it was totally not to say that he couldn't act or, you know, he couldn't do the dance and the martial arts and all that kind of stuff. I think he was talented, but like it was definitely straight lady sex appeal.
Oh yeah.
And at the time, and I've thought about this, like he was in so much in like the late 80s and the early 90s. He was kind of everywhere. Did the Tu Wong Fu, I miss you, Judy Garland, love you, Judy Garland, whatever, like the drag queen movie, did that kill his career?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because he kind of went away after that, and I've not seen that movie. It's like in my queues or whatever, because I thought that, like, to me, him playing a drag queen possibly killed his sex appeal to straight ladies.
Yeah. I don't know, it's possible.
Yeah, and I've been meaning to like look that up if like somebody's done a video essay or an article or something like that, because Patrick Swayze, like, it's funny whenever Roadhouse comes up. And I'm listening to the views of women on this. They talk about like, goddamn, look at Patrick Swayze. In a way that, you know, cis straight dudes talk about, like, I don't know, fill in the blonde of current era. I don't know. It's almost like women get horny too, and it confuses me.
What? Impossible. God wouldn't allow it.
God. I didn't do that in my Jordan Peterson voice, so just listen to this later. She's going to think I'm being serious. Because he wasn't like a teenage heartthrob. Like, he was like specifically for like adult ladies.
Yeah, he was an adult man.
Not like old Edward Furlong cutting that, you know, his record in hopes of squeezing off some of that teenage girl demographic money.
Yeah. Yeah, it was different.
Leave a comment below if you bought Edward Furlong's album. I want to know if anybody did.
Somebody did, because I think it's on YouTube.
Somebody did.
Somebody did. More than one person.
At least two people did.
At least two people.
Oh, I think it did crap out streaming and wah like earlier. So yeah, because it says the session is like just 20 minutes. So something stroked out, and I just now noticed that. Yeah, we'll fuck a duck. Well, the last 20 minutes of us will be in a standalone video on the YouTubes. Anyway.
I'm displaced.
Yeah. Well, on that note, I guess I do need to get off here because
Yeah.
I need to take care of Aminal and so forth. My cat needs a cat lax.
Fun.
So it won't vomit up its hair. That's great.
It's good times.
Yeah, my cat needs cod oil liver so he can send the hair out the right end.
Which, you know, it's good.
All right. On that note, what was the homework? Black Mirror.
Striking Vipers.
Striking Vipers.
If that's the correct title.
If that's it's the video game. It's a video game.
I could have looked it up, but
okay, yeah. It's a good one. It's relevant to Ready Player One, so we'll probably watch that and then talk about Ready Player One at least for another 30 or so minutes.
Probably so.
It is quite possible. All right. So where's the button? There's the button. Bye, everybody.